Back in 2023, I had an idea. I was going to sit down and make a video game. Didn't really necessarily know how to approach it. I decided to go with the Roblox engine because it was just so unbelievably simple that it would allow me to solve the organizational challenges whilst almost disregarding the programming language learning challenges. In 2024, I got some momentum going. I actually figured out how to program a little bit, and so I invited my friend to playtest my game. And then I discovered about 1,000 different issues with it, but that's just how it goes.
Oh my god, it's sketched. Wait, can you upload your animation thing to the group so that it works?
That'll take a long time, and I don't want to do that right now. Still have my pickaxe. I don't know where my steel pickaxe went. That's kind of concerning though, because if it actually got deleted and it wasn't just me doing something dumb, then that sucks. A consistent issue with this game has always been saving. Trying to get player data to just come together and actually, stay where it's supposed to be. Money was being read and replacing an object sometimes. So I fixed that. But guess what? Foreshadowing. Actually, we're gonna save that for later.
I can't. Okay, I died while holding an item and I can't pick up anything.
Okay, that's important. Let me go to the game doc really quick. This is actually so unbelievably broken. Duplication glitch. You just go over here. You buy a conveyor that's super cheap. Go over here. These polishers are each $100. Place it down, open the box, place it down, move it onto another polisher, and bada bing, bada boom, you have duplicated the polisher. Wow, that's a very bad glitch, but it's very easy to fix. All I have to do is just have a build state and say if in build state, then the M key just doesn't receive any information. Anyway, yippee. So here's me, a few months later, messing around with combat mechanics that didn't even really end up in the games. But I don't want to be friends, I want to go away. Get out of here.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Wait, I want to see what the heck happened to my, There's so many boxes! All of these are old projects. This one is from the very, very, very beginning. Here we go! What the heck is going on? Oh my gosh, what is that? Light! Light! Ah, light! That was first. Oh, that's my old character. That's the old box model. You click on it and it gives you plus $10. Oh, that's like 90% of Roblox games right there. I want to check out the scripts in here. Why is everything disabled? Oh, this is totally just copy and pasted. There's no way I wrote this. Okay, hold on. If I actually look through this, I'm assuming it would be terrible, but I'm not gonna bother with that yet. That is not how that works. Alright, why did it just print 413 times? That's terrible. That's so awesome. Can I edit that? Oh my gosh, I can. Okay, E to pick up. Okay, it actually works. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, there is one more place that you may have noticed. This one. This one is not the very beginning. I thought clearly was going to be sort of conclusion to the trilogy here. This was like the plans that I had for the map. I actually think it looks very nice. I don't know why this is here. This is what the shop was going to look like. There's just a giant gun on top for no reason. And then over here was plans for the map from a long time ago. I can't even explain how long it took to make this. This took forever. Alright, I guess honestly the only thing left to do here is fire it up and see how it goes. Oh my gosh. This is immediately terrible. Why do I glow when I stand near this? What the heck? Ah, yes, I can see my money so clearly. It took me forever to get that GUI figured out. Can I interact with you? Oh my gosh, wow, that is so clean. What the heck? Probably a dialogue plugin. I get an error almost every single time I touch something. The highlight's cool. The Kratos computer is cool. I guess we can look through the workspace now and see what's all in here. Okay, so yeah, there's one server script in here, and it is giant from what I remember. Oh my gosh, wait, we're at like 200 or 500 and we're only here? How long is this? 1700 lines. What the heck is this? I think this was the old building mechanic where it would paste a bunch of arrows in and then you would like click on them and move them. It does not work. So yeah, this is the entire game's functionality, just like jammed in here with no regard for organizational sanity. That was interesting. Lots of things to unpack there. What does the rest of this even do? Is this all for the door? Sprint, that doesn't work. Block, I don't know if that works. Why is that even in there? Dude, I'm done. I'm not looking at that anymore. Yeah, I kind of want to show off this little factory thing, because, you know, you can do this, and you can just have like a really thick conveyor, and then I could just add double-sized machines that take way more stuff in.
Ooh.
These are the lowest level automatic machines. Okay, well, that's a little bit weird. Do you see that?
Is it pushing you at the top?
Oh well, I guess that doesn't really matter that much. I hope.
It's
Not
just
even.
something that exists.
Yeah. Wait, come over here. I want to see if you start dying from using my car or if I just like messed it up at some point.
I kind of robbed your
Bro,
thingy
how
from
did you
you.
get it all the way over there?
Oh, I'm just not dying.
Okay, yeah, so the security thingy is broken. Alright, I'm gonna have to update that. Does it work with the
Maybe.
go-kart?
Nope.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh, what the heck is going on? The original audio I was going to use was copyrighted, so we'll be right back. You know what? I think I'll just make it so that you just can't sit in the seat unless...
Did you not see it flip?
I didn't see it flip. No. Okay, yeah, that's horrifically broken. Wow.
Oh!
What just happened?
I got the vehicle inside the building.
Dude,
I moved
how
it.
did you get that? That's so funny.
I want to make this thick. Like me.
I think the furnace is duping things. Oh, it's duping things. Oh no, it's duping things. Oh, the furnace is duping things. You know that meme where
Okay.
it's like, we can be bees. Mark, we can be
We can
bees.
be.
You'll
Yer.
live for 2 years. So funny.
But we can be bees.
I heard a rumor that if a traumatic event happens, just play Tetris and it will lessen the impacts going forward. What are you doing right now? When I was still working on my save program for Star Quarries, there was a consistent issue where save files would just go completely missing. With zero explanation. They wouldn't even send an error. For the longest time, I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. I thought about rate limits and I looked it up and it stated that I was probably completely fine. However, my game is kind of an exception. The amount of information that I'm saving is substantial enough to make the time frame for data throttles kind of big. And now that it's working, I feel that I'm freed. Finally, insert stock image of guy breaking from shackles here. Now I think is a good time to share how important Star Quarries has been to me over the past 3 years. Any support that I get towards this game means the world to me. Any temporary visit, any 30-minute gameplay, and even that one time when a premium player played for an hour and I got my first Robux off the game. Star Quarries is meant to tell a story about adventure and comfort and also some factory building when it's fun. And so now, my final notice is most of the problems presented in this video have been fixed. I believe all of them except for the conveyor problem. I'll leave you with this short little presentation I put together.